Hey, are you considering or thinking about YouTube as a career and wondering just if you can or cannot do it? Well, I hope you can stay until the end when I get to show you some of the blockages, some of the hidden uh, emotions and things that we all go through as YouTubers that would be able to enable you to make up your mind so that you can decide to take up the journey or not. And for those who are already YouTubers and probably maybe you may be going through some of these emotions, I really hope that you can stay around also till the end when you get to tell me which point are you at and we get to share and just see how powerful it can work to your advantage for both of us. Okay? So, welcome to Silver Shares here. Happy to be here with you again today. It's a beautiful day and I am excited and I hope that you are enjoying life. On Silver Shares, I want that everybody can just be able to gain time and financial freedom so that we can all get to live, love, and learn because life is beautiful, right? So, and YouTube as a career may come to some people as not so important, like a joke. And this is where I get to my first point, whereby some may be ashamed of it and why. And they are not even able to say, hey, I'm a YouTuber. I love doing YouTube. I create content as a YouTuber. And personally, I am proud and I that's why I get to talk to you about it today here and everything. But the reason why some people may be ashamed and or are even shy to talk about it, it's simply because, they have been told that it is more there's more pride in being an engineer or there's more pride in being a lawyer or a doctor. All these careers are very important if you're passionate about it, but when you decide to take up some challenge and build it yourself, then it is part of what can make you better. And there are advantages to being all those big careers, but if they're not fulfilling you completely, if they're not making you live, love, laugh, and enjoy life, then there's a reason probably why you're thinking about it now, or there's a reason why you took up the challenge to even start the channel. Do we agree? So that was my first point. The next point, whereby you need to consider content creation. You will need to be able to know what kind of value you want to share. What are you going to be talking about? What do you want people to hear from you? Is it going to be something that is going to give them value, build them up, or is it something even in your domain? You probably even are this lawyer and you can decide, instead of having to practice it even for a company, that you can decide to start sharing ideas on how to protect people online, and you can get such valuable views because you would have decided to carry your own career in a different perspective, so you can still practice law on YouTube and be able to share about it and be able to help even just people how to start thinking about certain things when they're going through case or something of a sort. So they're different. Even doctors, there's a way you can be able to help people stay healthy, keep them, how they can prevent certain things, diseases or something of the sort. So there's a multiple way that YouTube enables us to be able to express ourselves fully. And you may be asking yourself, "So Sylvia, like, what are you sharing?" Like right now, I love and enjoy talking about money, for example. I would love, and I believe that we are all capable of gaining time and financial freedom. So my way of sharing it with you is, for example, enabling you to understand that YouTube can be a money making machine that you should definitely start considering and find a way to be able to express yourself in a different way. So that was number two, considering content creation and how you're going to just be able to last longer. Which direction are you going to take? What kind of people do you want to reach out to? And that would lead you to even wanting to express yourself with more passion, more energy, more joy. And you're going to be living fully in your domain, in your area of expertise, basically. But there's one third point that you need to consider a lot. Criticism. If you are capable of being able to withstand how people are going to criticize, people are going to tell you, oh, you're not doing this the right way, or why are you wasting so much time? What on earth has come on you? You are a liar. You are a doctor. You are this. Why don't you go find a real job? But what makes them think that being a YouTuber is not a real job? So just try and brace yourself against such negative criticism. And even when you're going to start doing your content, yes, you need to do research, right, left and center, especially when you're going to figure out how you're going to express yourself with the content and everything. But brace yourself so that you can be able to shut down all the negative, all the naysayers. Even when you create, for example, your content, you will find that those who will try and tell you like, oh, you're not doing the right thing, why don't you do it this other way? That you could find professionals who have done it, maybe they're above like 100 subscribers, and they have gone through all those processes, and they are best suited also maybe to tell you a little bit more, and get a group of other people who are building the same career in the same direction, and they can be able to also guide and direct you so that you can know when to shut down some criticism and when you can actually listen. So if you're capable of trying to brace yourself to understand how to do this, then you're capable of making it through. You are capable of pulling through yourself to make sure that you get to build a wonderful and amazing career in the YouTube section. Okay? Next part is called analytics. Analytics is where you get to understand how your videos are doing. It's now the real revealer. Are you doing right or wrong? It can really work to your advantage and to your disadvantage. So when you have to check like how much time of your videos are being watched, how many people from where, what kind of age are people watching you, so you get to understand your kind of audience. Where are they? How much time are they watching? Are your videos keeping them around for them to be able to watch you longer, or are they heading out immediately? And if they are, what can you do to be able to keep them there so that they can watch your videos all throughout? So analytics can work to your advantage and it can work to your disadvantage. To your disadvantage in the sense that if you focus too much on it, it can run your head crazy. You're just thinking like, my goodness, am I really cut out for this? Like, people are not necessarily watching my videos. And I'm gonna share the tricks on how you can be able to turn around all this so that it can work to your advantage. And so when you are watching your analytics and it's kind of pulling you down and you're feeling like you're not progressing, it's not as you expect or as you hoped that it would kick off faster. But nothing good works too fast. Yes, you may tell yourself like, oh, why do they get, a million views or faster, reach faster or something of sort. But you don't understand their journey. You don't understand how long they've been doing it. You don't understand what they've been through to get to where you're wishing to be. But your analytics at this point in time is just trying to drill in your head like, oh, you're not doing so well now, but maybe change. But no, that's not the way, okay? So hold on and be patient. And the other now that another aspect that comes in and that really can be able to hit you hard, it's called procrastination. Procrastination is when you decide to keep telling yourself like, oh well, my videos are not doing so well, they're not being watched, and so you kind of just stop doing the videos. You are over analyzing everything, and so 2 days pass, you haven't done your video. A week passes, you still haven't done your video. You're telling yourself like maybe you're looking around at what others are doing, or maybe you are trying to like brace yourself better and see if it's you're really cut for it or not, or something of the sort. But guess what? Here are my solutions now on how you can make YouTube a success, how you can make it work to your advantage. So, solution number one, remember the first reason why you desired to create a YouTube channel. You may have gotten tired, sick and tired of going to work every day, or you may have gotten just tired of, the corporate life that sometimes can be toxic in a way. So I want you to think about such things, analyze it and tell yourself like, is it worth me being patient? If it's big enough, then it will keep you going. It will keep you believing in the YouTube journey again. And then the other solution would be to going back to your studies. Look back at some of the research you were doing, some of the studies that you did, and especially if you took up some lessons at the beginning, which I would actually advise that you join a company that does this in a way that they support you to understand how to grow your YouTube channel, what you're supposed to do, and there's a support group that goes with it. And when you look back at all those things that you were learning step by step and how you were reminded on why it was important to do certain things, it will just refresh back your mind in everything and get you back on track faster and better. And then the other sweet thing, if you can just think about the liberty that you get to have, literally. I mean, YouTube is like literally the best employer in the world. You get to choose your timings. You get to choose how many times you're going to post per week. You get to choose to do whatever you want afterwards. And if once you have gotten into the rhythm, you have gotten over the fear of being in front of camera, you have gotten over the fear of editing that can take hours, and the crying and the long procedure it took you to get to where you are. If you think about already the hill that you've already climbed, look back, look back at all that you have achieved so far already, then it will keep you going. Tell yourself it's almost like Mount Everest, and to get to the peak, to the top, you just still have to keep grinding a little bit until you get to the top. And that top is the sweetness that you will get to enjoy your time and liberty much more. Get to travel. You can literally set up, even in your hotel room, the same setup and still be able to tell yourself like, hey, your viewers still think you're in the same section or something of a sort, but you are able to travel so that you're not feeling like you're overburdening maybe people with your views or fantastic holidays or something of the sort. So there's a way you can create things to work to your advantage in a way that is just so fabulous and make you just continue to growing this channel and make you realize you should not give up. So I hope that you can reach out if you're feeling like alone at times, because the beginning is hard, but once you get to that section whereby you are having payment coming in on a monthly Period. Like it's just money flowing in. It's literally a money machine. It's like a cow that you're putting in place right now. And before that cow gets to give you milk for the longest time possible, it gets to give you calves and everything. You have to feed it. You have to make it grow. You have to make it like full so that it can nurture that baby, nurture it like a cow, nurture your YouTube cow. And as you nurture this YouTube cow, it's gonna feed you with the milk for the longest time possible, give you baby cows and everything that will get to just grow and grow and grow and make you realize that you can withstand all that shame that at the beginning you were feeling shy, not being capable of saying I'm a YouTuber, or how people try to shame you and think that you're wasting your time. Now you get to look at them struggling, hiking every day, going to work or something of a sort, not being there for their families and all these things. These are the joys that you get to enjoy and feel and tell yourself like, wow, thank goodness I was able to withstand that hurdle. I was able to step up onto that. You were able to withstand the criticism that you went through and all that. You were able to step up and avoid the procrastination hole that you didn't dig yourself deeper into, that you got yourself up and going so that you can be able to get to this point of just harvesting, milking your YouTube cow and making all those dollars come into your pocket. Okay, so you see all these beautiful reasons why you need to keep going and not giving up. So I hope that we can all get to work together. Share in the comments with me, is there a level or a point where you're feeling or you have felt like you seem stuck, or you could look back, or you need help in or something of a sort? Share in the comments, or share if you found anything valuable that can continue helping you to grow and make this milk cow of YouTube continue paying you for the longest time possible. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe so that we can all get to live, love, laugh, and learn. Continue learning so that we can get to enjoy this life. Okay? Until next time, bye-bye. Take care.